That was $18.
Diabetes.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Taco Man here, and welcome back to another episode of Genius. We are going to be tackling a channel by the name of SpinDashpro and why I think they're actually quite genius. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and turn on bell notifications. Alright, let's go. We all have that one YouTuber we are nostalgic for, whether it's Nostalgia Critic, Boogie2988, Angry Video Game Nerd, Ed's World, even PewDiePie himself. Me at the age of 6 who was crazy obsessed with Sonic the Hedgehog, even though it is no longer in my top 3 favourite video game series, I still hold a strong nostalgic connection to the series and appreciate what it does right, even if a lot of the modern games are hit or miss. I would be sitting there flicking through heaps of Sonic videos on early YouTube until I came across a YouTube channel unlike any other I had seen. That channel was SpinDashpro. The first video I saw of theirs was The Beach, and I remember just sitting there pissing myself laughing because it was unlike anything I had seen before on early YouTube, not even anything from plush channels I'd seen at the time. Similar to how Super Mario Logan brought life to Mario Plushtubers, SpinDashpro brought life to Sonic Plushtubers. SpinDashpro's comedy is incredibly well executed and genius. Slapstick and surreal humour you have most likely seen in movies such as Monty Python and the Holy Grail, Wallace and Gromit: Curse of the Were-Rabbit, Airplane, Wayne's World, and many other critically acclaimed comedy movies ahead of their time. Ticking the box for each step in making a great joke, those steps being great comedic timing, the premise of the joke relating to the situation these characters have been put in, construction and build-up of the joke, and the confidence of telling the joke. Another reason to why these jokes are executed well is because the plush characters have distinct personalities compared to their video game counterparts to help the delivery of each joke. Sonic being laid back and occasionally cynical, but not to the point where he's unlikable. Basically, similar character traits to Kazuma from Konosuba. Sonic having a doppelganger named Buff Sonic, who's your stereotypical jock character. Tails is a simple-minded butt monkey instead of a loyal, intelligent sidekick. Shadow is emo. Knuckles is an egotistical badass, but in a funny way, etc, etc, etc. You get the point. Take these clips for example. Relating back to how their jokes are well executed by showing you the way the jokes are being told.
Goodness, a floating toothbrush claiming that a floating toothbrush is following it.
So you think the floating toothbrush is following you?
Yes.
Who is you?
Can't you tell from my yellowness and my two tails?
Ha! Who are you? What kind of floating toothbrush pretends to be Tails?
Guys, I'm not pretending. Oh my god! Guys, I think the invisible ink really worked.
So clip 1 is Tails turns invisible and holds a toothbrush while claiming a floating toothbrush is following him, which is very good use of irony.
So wait a minute, what was that moaning I heard coming from upstairs?
Clip 2 is just obvious on the joke it's telling.
So, what are we looking for?
Just whatever was making that tapping noise.
Tapping? Tapping? That's what you call it? You know what I call it? A tree falling down.
Okay then. Thud.
Thank you. You know what, Shadow?
What?
This is kind of romantic.
What? Tails, did you just turn the stove on?
How? I was leaning in to kiss you.
What?
Isn't that what you were doing?
I was just getting lost in your beautiful eyes. That was amazing. I've never felt anything like that in my life. No. Ooh, Cut the wire.
Meow 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 meow.
Cat, I cannot understand you. Cut the...
Meow 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 meow.
Clip 5 is like one of those scenes in movies where someone either gets turned into an animal or is an animal, and in their mind they're speaking perfect English, but to other people they're just making animal noises. This is the type of comedy that actually feels like comedy because there is substance to the jokes being told as well. It's not like Adam Sandler movies where the comedy is incredibly forced and tries too hard to be funny and just falls dead flat. A lot of jokes in these videos can be very relatable. They know how to do comedy. Even for a 127k subscriber channel, I've never seen Plushtubers stand out in terms of comedy style. This concludes the video on why SpinDashpro are very genius content creators. They feel like they're adding substance to their videos. Every video feels fresh. They're not only my favourite Plushtubers channel, but they're one of my favourite channels of all time. They're one of my biggest inspirations for starting YouTube, because YouTube is about personality and not TikTok troom shit. Anyways, this wraps up my video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe and turn on bell notifications, as it also helps out the channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.